Hi Taurus, welcome to your June reading. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of the love and the support. We're going to be seeing what messages need to come through for you guys for the month of June. See what you need to look out for overall, what you can expect, and what is coming towards you. If this reading is helpful or insightful, let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info is in the description box down below. Let's get into this, Taurus, and let's see what your messages are for the month of June 2024. Please show me clearly what's going on for Taurus. Any messages for Taurus? Please show me clearly. All right. We have Goddess of the Sea, abundance, purification, and ego. It's time to come home. Some of you are traveling this month. Some of you, there's an adventure that you're about to take, or you're about to explore a new place. Could be an emotional time, but this may be, some of you, this is about your heritage or like your lineage, where you come from, maybe your ancestors, great-grandparents. This could be you finding a new place where you want to settle down, finding your new home. There's something about moving or traveling, and it's an exciting time, you guys. Like, this is very beautiful. This is something that you've been manifesting. This is something that you've dreamed of, and it's becoming your reality. Yeah, there's such abundance. We also have, it's okay to forget and then remember all over again. The Voyager, return home, lessons and realizations. Where are you going? You're returning home. Now it's making me think of E.T. Come Home or Phone Home, or I can't even remember, man. I haven't watched that movie since I was a child. E.T. Phone Home or something like that. Are you an alien? Are you out of... Okay, Taurus, I see you. Anyways, you're coming home, or there's something you're being reminded of, or something feels like home, or like comfort, or like even, okay, because we say like feels like home, it kind of depends on what your home was like, because some of y'all came from a home that was not stable or not healthy or was destructive, so that's not really the best saying, but it's like your dream home, your dream, like, what does that look like? What does that feel like? Because that's what you're coming to. That's what you're returning to. That's what you are establishing and creating. Okay? So there's something that you are reconnecting to. Reconnecting to your roots, reconnecting to your spirits, reconnecting to your purpose. We have magic mushroom. Maybe some of y'all are doing magic mushrooms. Stay open to the good and beautiful things. Miracles, fairy energy, and opening up. So there's something that you're learning to open up to, learning to expand, learning to really accept and embrace. And there's like magic in the air. It feels very exciting. It feels like exploring a new place, a new environment. This feels like it's in your physical reality. There's something new that you're curious about, and yet it feels comfortable or it feels familiar. All right, I don't want to pull anymore. Let me get some animal cards as well. See how you're feeling. How is Taurus doing in June? Show me clearly. Oops. Blizzard trying to come out, but that was me, so I'm not saying that. What's going on for Taurus in the month of June? What does Taurus need to know, look out for, be aware of? What's going on for Taurus in June 2024? Please show me clearly. Okay, so we have the horse coming out. We also have the bear and the wolf. So there's a new chapter beginning. Some of you, there's a new job that you're starting. Some of you, there's moving. Again, I'm saying moving again. The horse does talk about travel and expansion and adventure. So it seems like you're heading into an adventurous month ahead. Some of you, you're returning to something. Hummingbird is the energy of returning to something familiar. There's a familiar energy. There's a familiar vibe. It's a familiar person, a familiar place, a familiar scent. There's something that's like kind of nostalgic or reminiscent of like old times or old energy, or like, yeah, there's something. Look, the snake, there's a cycle that you're returning to. I don't know if it's a bad thing though. Crocodile. Something you took a break from. It's something that you took some time away. You kind of closed off. You were closed. It's making me think of like a shop that's been closed. Like they flipped a sign from open to closed. It's like you're closed. You're locked. See you tomorrow. We'll be back in business tomorrow, or back in business on Monday. There's something that you kind of closed yourself off to at one point. It seems like it's reopening itself, or there's a new start. Like there's a new chapter. There's a new cycle here, because you're listening to your intuition. And as you're listening to your intuition, it's actually powering you up. It's actually building you this courage, this excitement, this plan. Like you're creating some sort of plan about this new chapter of your life. So you're very certain, or you're planning up the steps. You're doing like your research. You're really weighing out your options here. It might be a little bit tricky at the beginning, okay? With the bear, this new cycle, it might be a little bit tricky. Like you might be trying to figure out like, how is this going to happen? Or how can I really make this work? Or, okay, there's a lot of steps that this is going to take. Like it's not going to be super easy or done overnight, but yet you have a plan and it will get easier. It's going to get a lot easier as the month unfolds. So I like it. Okay, let's get to the tarot. I was using this deck earlier. I feel like why not continue to use it? I was vibing with it. It's the Santa Muerte. I haven't used this deck in a couple of months, but today I felt drawn to it. So let's see what this deck has to say to you, Taurus. Show me clearly what's going on for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Eyes, and Venus in the month of May. Oh, not May. June. Let me correct myself. In the month of June, what can Taurus expect? You know, maybe it's a little bit of lingering energy from May heading into June, right? We're still technically in May as this reading is up on Monday. It's still May. So May energy is still kind of in the air, or whatever significant events that have been taking place over this last month may be playing out throughout June. So let's keep going. What's going on for Taurus in the month of June 2024? What can Taurus expect here? We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Cups, all right? We also have the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I'll get to that, but it feels like there's a conversation that you're having, or there's communication that's opening up. There's a new line, picking up the phone line, or like you've made a connection recently with someone, or you're about to make a connection with someone, and this is really shifting the tides. This is really shifting the path that you're on. This is shifting your direction, okay? Significant changes coming through. There's divine timing that's at play. This is meant to happen. This is part of the plan, part of the blueprint. With the Seven of Swords at the bottom, though, this is where there's some... Because this deck is a little bit different. He's sitting in this casket. And the casket, you can't see it because the fucking lighting today is terrible. Maybe it's just 'cause I'm wearing black. But it says hope and reflections. So there's some things here that you're reflecting on. Okay, Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Things that were holding you back. Things from your past that were keeping you stuck or stagnant. But you found ways to overcome and improve and adapt. Yeah, with Judgment also underneath. So there's like this transformation that's taking place. So there's conversations maybe you're having with people from your past, or maybe it's not even conversations. You're just reflecting on certain things that were said, or certain things that really stuck with you, or things you said you were going to do. Certain actions you said that you were going to do. Did you follow through with it? You have the chance to follow through with it now, or take this serious if you choose. Some of you have an old job opportunity coming back up, or like something that you did in the past. Maybe you quit, maybe you took a break from. You might actually have an offer come back, or a place that you used to work at might offer you another position, or something like that. That's a side message for someone, might not be for everybody, probably not. Okay, tell me more. What's going on for Taurus? What can Taurus expect in the month of June 2024? So if you're wanting to talk to someone, this is your message, like extend, reach out, make the move. Vice versa, someone might be wanting to talk to you. Okay, tell me what's going on for Taurus in the month of June 2024. Page of Swords in the reverse. And this fell right on top of the Page of Cups. Maybe there's a family member that you're not speaking to. I don't know why. Just because of the whole card saying come home, come home, come home. Like Taurus, come home. Like there could be someone that misses you. There's somebody here that's connected to you. Someone that's missing you. Yeah, look, Five of Cups. Or you're missing someone. There's somebody here who's really upset that you're not speaking to them, or you're upset someone's not speaking to you. Page of Swords in reverse. This is talking about like silence. Your mouth is shut. Or you're not speaking, or there's blocks in communication, or you've recently like blocked somebody, or someone's blocked you. Whoever is on the end, I mean, I guess I don't know. Somebody here is sad. Five of Cups to the Page of Swords reverse. Someone's sad and not expressing it. They're not expressing it because of the Star and the Hermit. So this is somebody here keeping a wish to themselves and just kind of choosing to leave or walk away, or just like leave this unsaid. Some things are better left unsaid is what. There's overthinking though, the 9 of Swords and the five of cups. Not five of cups, 5 of pentacles. We got 2 5s out here. 5s talk about change. Here's the 5 right here. There's a lot of shadow work, there's a lot of inner work that you're doing, but yet you're not really expressing, or someone's not expressing to you. Okay, so I'm going to keep that Page of Swords there. It fell on top of the Page of Cups. So maybe someone that you haven't spoken to in a long time. Maybe there's a reconnection. Maybe you're mending something. Maybe there's forgiveness. If you're open to it. Okay. What's going on for Taurus in June 2024? The sun is at the bottom. Positive energy. What's going on for Taurus in the month of June 2024? We have the 8 of Swords coming out. Okay, what are you so stressed about? What are you so worried about? We have the 10 of Cups at the bottom. Family, your home, where you live, people that you live with, roommates, family members, your partner. There's something about your current living situation that's exhausting you mentally or emotionally. So these changes that are happening with where you live or with who is in your nearest circle, there's something about this that's stressing you out, or something about these changes or these shifts that are taking place. It makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable, feels a little bit trapped, feels like you're heading into a storm at times. There's some things you have to face, there's some things you have to confront. 10 of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and then the King of Swords. Firm boundaries must be established. Because you are trying to move up to this next level in your life. You're trying to expand, or you're trying to grow, or just move on in your life. And at times, it kind of feels like, this is making me think of like a roadman with like the stop sign. And he's like the stop it traffic guy when there's construction. And he's like, stop what you're doing. What do you think you're doing climbing up this ladder? Maybe you're trying to talk yourself out of something, or someone's trying to talk you out of something. This is where you need to get choosy and decisive of what you want moving forwards. Be as choosy and picky as possible. Let's keep going. Oh, what's this? It just fell out. We got the 7 of Wands. Yeah, things are feeling kind of like you're being squeezed in. There's a lot of pressure. There's just not 100% clarity and certainty at this moment. Things are up in the air. And it's kind of hard to see your way through this forest. It's kind of hard to figure out how this is going to unfold. You're not supposed to know all the answers, Taurus. So even that Page of Swords in reverse from earlier, this could be saying where you're not seeing things clearly, or your perception, your plans, there's missing information, or you may not have all the facts. And also, feelings, Page of Cups, feelings are not facts. And feelings can change too, so that's another message coming through. So certain feelings that you have right now about a situation, it's not factual. Your feelings are valid, but how you're feeling doesn't mean that's necessarily 100% set in stone, the fact and truth and evidence. Oh, Page of Wands. Oh, my deck's upside down. We have the Page of Wands at the bottom. 3 pages, lots of news, lots of information and messages. You may not have you might be struggling with like putting your thoughts into words. Page of Wands, the Queen of Wands. Okay. Judgment. See, there's that energy of like your past wanting to like reach out or communicate or like speak in some sort of way, or I'm seeing like there's a message, an incoming message. Judgment and the 3 of Swords. So there's someone from your past that had betrayed you or stabbed you in the back, and there's this desire for a reconciliation. Okay, let's just keep going, because that's at the bottom. Let's just keep pulling, see what else June has in store for Taurus. Let's see, show me clearly. Hermit, like you're wanting to reserve yourself. Oh, look, we have the World at the bottom of the deck, and as this deck kind of fell, we have the Fool. It revealed the Fool. But yeah, I'm seeing that you're kind of reserving your energy right now, or not even right now, but just like in June. If you got things from your past being brought up, or you're in this energy of feeling kind of like exhausted, kind of lost, unsure of your direction. a little bit anxious about these changes, having difficulty expressing your needs or your feelings. I'm seeing that you're going to reserve your energy or kind of pull back, backtrack a bit, and go into hermit mode. That will probably be your very best approach, is just like figuring out, protecting your energy, and just kind of getting in tune with you, right? Getting in tune with yourself, Taurus, getting grounded in your energy, because it is showing there is a new cycle beginning here with the Fool. The deck split itself, and then we have the World at the bottom deck, which is saying that you're in the middle of a big transition. You're in the middle of some big changes, lessons being learned, karma being dished out. Let's see, so the World and the Nine of Pentacles. You're working towards some sense of independence or freedom or improvements in your physical reality, whether that be money, like materially, physically, your health, certain relationships or friendships here. Two of Pentacles. Some of you, you're in the process of gaining independence from an actual person or somebody that you were living with, somebody that you maybe relied on financially, or some sort of resources, or even like a car ride for some reason. That's what my mind just went to. It was like someone that maybe you've become reliant on. High Priestess. There's someone you have a strong spiritual connection with, but I'm seeing Five of Pentacles. There's this walking away, or your intuition could be telling you to walk away from certain individuals, or maybe the more you spend time away from those individuals, the more you feel at peace. And so that's a huge indicator right there. Maybe make it permanent. You might want to make it permanent. Tell me more. What else going on for... I was going to call you Virgo. What else going on for fucking... Who am I? Taurus! Sorry. I was literally thinking Taurus. I was thinking Virgo, and I started thinking Gemini. I was like, wait, what? Sorry, guys. Maybe you have those placements. Virgo and Gemini, that's Mercury energy. Maybe your Mercury placements in one of those signs. That'd be wild. If that's you, let me know. I'm picking up on your energy. All right, what else can you tell Taurus? We got the Ace of Cups. Yeah, like there's some things about your relationships here that you're reflecting on. You're in the process of making space for new connections. You could be removing, isolating yourself from certain individuals and getting closer and establishing more trust, more of a bond with other relationships. I'm kind of seeing it's both. Like, you know, I don't need to repeat myself here. I'm also seeing you focusing a lot more on loving yourself, healing, forgiveness, making peace from your past. We have the Magician at the bottom, also the Three of Swords, and Strength. So this is where you're overcoming situations. Oh, I'm seeing you actually speak your truth. Okay, Knight of Swords, also the Five of Swords. This is where you're actually confronting some things, some patterns, or some cycles with the Tower as well. Big shakeups, big ass shakeups here, because you're actually finally speaking up about these things that you're trying to heal from. But some of these things you're healing from actually require you to address and express what's going on in your heart, what's going on internally. And so I'm seeing here Magician to the Three of Swords. Like, you know, there is a situation where you may have been betrayed, hurt, or maybe you did some betray. Taurus. Okay, you know what? None of us are perfect. We all make mistakes. But maybe you recognize your part of where you went wrong, or where you may have hurt somebody, or where, you know, you may have caused somebody pain. And maybe this is where you, with Strength coming out, this is where you're acknowledging and taking accountability for your actions or apologizing. It could be that way, okay? That's for somebody out there. I know it won't be for everybody, but for some of you, you're actually like taking accountability for where you went wrong, or maybe, you know, if someone did betray you, you're taking a look at, like, maybe you ignored the signs, maybe you were overgiving, maybe you you knew they weren't good for you, but you gave them the benefit of the doubt, or like you chose to stick around for some reason. Like, you know, you could be recognizing, as you're doing this self-reflection, you might be actually recognizing, oh, I kind of betrayed myself in that situation. I'm never going to do that again. Ace of Cups. I'm choosing to love myself, and I'm going to do things very differently moving forward. It's like, you know, there's like a lot of learning lessons going on here, but there's some things that you're confronting, and there's some things that you're actually speaking up about, or like bringing to the surface and like dealing with head on. So that's some powerful stuff. Let's see if there's anything else you need to know, and then I'll probably just let y'all go. Kind of keep it short and sweet for y'all. Anything else for Taurus that Taurus needs to know in the month of June? Three of Cups. Celebration, good times, harmony, peace, love, blessings. Yeah, there's lots of new connections. I'm seeing there's a party, or there's some sort of event where you can go out, have fun, let loose, laugh, make some memories, connect with some good people, and it feels really nice. It feels really supportive. It definitely feels like there's a nice balance between having some solitude, having some alone time, and also being able to connect with other people. It's a balance. It's a nice balance. It's a nice give and receive. King of Cups at the bottom, 4 of Swords, and also the 6 of Cups. There's some things from your past that you're nailing in the coffin. This is a similar message that came through for Aquarius's reading last week on Friday. If you got any Aquarian placements, this is kind of a similar energy that came through in their reading. But there's some things from your past that you're walking away from. There's things from your past that you're finally leaving behind, or leaving it in this casket to rest in peace forever. Things that you finally made peace with, things you finally have accepted, things that you're finally healing from and working through these emotions. The King of Cups is someone who's very grounded, someone who's very loving, very caring, very nurturing. And it's just showing, as you give to yourself, because he's drinking this cup of water, right? So make sure that you stay hydrated, take care of your health and your well-being. But this is about how you're processing your emotions and how you feel on a day-to-day basis. And overall vibes, it looks like I really am liking how we go from kind of this stressful, anxious, overwhelmed energy to okay, I'm grounded, I'm anchored, I'm centered, I feel good, I feel great, I'm nurturing myself, I'm uplifting myself, I feel back on track. So if you've been feeling a little bit off, just know by the end of June or mid-June, depending on how you work with this energy, you'll be back on track. You'll be feeling yourself and you're going to be feeling great. It'll be a breeze. All right. So kind of what I was saying with the bear. It's this new cycle that you're heading into that's beginning around this time. It might be a little bit tricky, a little bit rocky at first, but it will smoothen out and it will get easier and you'll feel happier and freer and lighter as the days go on. So it's a nice transition of energy. It might just be a little bit chaotic at this moment, but it will ease, it will slow down, and it will improve. And I am seeing a lot of improvements in relationships and your connections, new connections coming in, maybe some clarity or closure from your past, confronting some things that maybe scarred you or left you really hurt or wounded or made you feel abandoned or used, things like that. That's kind of what I'm seeing, your overview for June. So yeah, with that being said, Taurus, I hope this is helpful. Thank you for those that have stuck around and have been patient with me as I finally get to your reading. There's not as many Taurians that are on this channel, so I have to prioritize the signs that have way more people. So I hope y'all understand. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below. I will catch you in your next reading, Taurus. Until then, stay safe, stay blessed, take care.